Welcome back, Algebra Half. Lesson 45 is about volume. So we've learned perimeter, then we learned like square footage, which is area, and now we take that shape and we add a back. And we build what is called a third dimension. We build depth onto our shape, like so. So we still have length, and we still have width, height, whatever you want to call it. And now we add depth. So we have 1, 2, 3 dimensions. Therefore, we're going to have what's called cubed or cubic measures. Cubed is like a little 3. So it stands to reason that we're going to be multiplying 1, 2, 3 measurements, because we used to measure 1 times 2 to find the area of one flat surface. Now we're adding and multiplying by a third dimension, which fills in the whole box. So we're finding out what's inside. It'd be like contents of a moving box, or maybe water in a chest, or water in a water bottle, or soup in a can, right? What is it filled up with? It's going to be bigger now because we've got all this space inside to fill, not just carpet squares on the front, bottom, or whatever surface. So if we knew that this was 4 centimeters by 4 centimeters by, let's say, 6 centimeters deep, okay, these are my measures, then I would multiply 4 times 4 times 6, you follow? Equals 16 times 6, 96. How do I label that? Cubic centimeters, or you could say cubic centimeter, but you probably won't do it that way. So volume is area of the base times the height of a solid. So you might get skittish when you see a volume of a shape like this, where it's real odd looking. Right? But all we need to do is find the area of the base and then multiply it by the depth. That's all it is. So if they tell us that this is, I'm going to draw it again out here, 4, 6, and 10, and then we can break this up and know that this is 4 and this is 6. Then I can multiply and find my triangle, which is 6 times 6 divided by 2, so 18. And then I can find 4 times 6 is 24. Add those together to find the area of the base is 42. And if it tells me the depth, let's say in the directions usually is where they'll tell me that, and they tell me it's 6, then I multiply 42 times 6 on my calculator, and I get 252. How do I label it? Cubic, whatever. I'll say it's feet. So that is actually example 45.2 on page 149. If you want to take a look at one like that again, it's irregular. So I'm going to want you to try another one like that. Letter C in the practice problems, and then why don't you pick A or B? B is kind of a funny one that we haven't seen much of. C is like the one we just did. So do 1, 2. Good luck.